there, welcome back to It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and today I'm going to be creating in my personal journal. I haven't created in this one for a very long time. It's been a bit neglected. I might do a little bit of a flip through actually and show you some bits and pieces. But today I am wanting to play with some new things that have arrived. I want to document about our daughter who is moving or has just moved to Manchester. So it's been quite a busy weekend for us. And I'm also wanting to use the download. This is my download for my Patreons that was on the 1st of September. I've just printed it roughly onto regular printer paper. So I would like to use that as well. So quite a lot going on in today's video. Let's go on to my lovely pens that have been sent to me. Let's move this out of the way. This is ad gifted. This has been sent to me. I'll leave the link and all the details below. Look at these pens. I was allowed to go and choose something and I chose these dual tipped pens. I have been playing with this one already and testing them out. Look at those colours. Aren't they amazing? And what I love is this, I think that's what sold it to me, was the case that they come in, making them really compact to keep, to store away, but also if you're going away or you're wanting to journal on the move, it's so easy to take with you. Aren't the colours beautiful? And they're dual tips, so you've got a lovely chunky tip one side, lovely brush pen tip, and then you've got a really lovely fine tip on the other side. It did come with a little colouring book which gave me an idea for this page. I've literally just tried it out very carefully there, and I was thinking about, this was the little colouring book that came with it. I was thinking about colouring this in and then actually using this on my page. I thought that was such a lovely idea. The thing I like about colouring in, and I don't do it that often, is that it's so relaxing. Let me know if you used to love colouring in as a child. There's just something about it. I think it's because you focus on what you're doing and you forget about everything else. That's how I find journaling as well, or scrapbooking. It's the focusing on something else. So your mind is focused on that one thing, and anything else that's been bothering you is then kind of pushed to another part of your head. That's why I love colouring in. I love this colour. I really love the selection of colours in this pack. They got me so excited. When I opened them, it was like, you know, when you get new stationery on the first day of school, it gave me that feeling. I'm just sort of thinking I want some of the like tealy blue around there. I'm going to do some of the centre bits. I think the other thing I quite like doing as well, I have quite busy hands. I always feel like they need to be doing something. So I can imagine sat in front of the TV with Aid in the evenings, enjoying a little bit of colouring in. So I think I will be taking these pens into the lounge with me quite often actually. I can imagine doing this. I like this pen, this nib, because it's not too thick, or you can just go lightly on the tip there, so you can make it thicker if you want to. This is so lovely. Should we try some different colours as well? There was also actually in the front of this colouring book, there was a swatch card as well, so you can test them out, which I quite like. I'm going to leave that one out because I may well come back to that one. I would like to go for a pink. Let's go with this one. Let's see what this one is like. Go for the wider tip first. Oh, that's a pretty colour. I like that one. That's so nice. But let me know if you like doing this kind of thing as well. Do you find it relaxing? Do you find that it's a good way for you to switch off? And is that something that you can relate to as well? Always feeling like your hands need to be busy. I also find, because I tend to fall asleep quite quickly in front of the TV if we put the TV on in the evening, so by me keeping busy, it's a way that I stay awake. That's really bad, isn't it? I think I am just going to enjoy a little bit of time here colouring in, and also just trying out the colours just to see how they are. So I'm just going to go in with a pencil just so that we don't have any of the white showing. I haven't done this perfectly. I'm not that type of person. I go for enjoyment rather than stress of trying to make it all in the lines and perfect. That's just what makes me relax. I know for some people getting it all perfect is part of the relaxation. It's not for me. But I didn't want any white bits showing today. So I'm going to go around. I don't know why I said today, because the majority of the time I don't have any of the white bits showing either. I do like colour, so let's pop this all in and then we can start on the page. But this is a very fun way to create a background for a journal page. You can pick up all different types of colouring books as well, even in thrift stores like charity shops. Have a look and see what there is, because this is a very easy way to create your own background. Includes stress relief with the colouring in. I think it's a really good idea. Or you could even just leave it as black and white. You don't even have to colour it in. If that's what you like as well. It's your page, so you do what makes you happy. There we go. I think that is super pretty. Now the next thing, whoops, I was inspired by this sketch here. This is what excited me in the first place. So let's come over to my page. Actually, I'm going to need to take this notebook out. It's quite a chunky one, and I haven't even finished that page there. That's so bad. Let's see. This is what I hate about these types of journals, when they get really, really full. I don't even know how I am going to do this. So let's cut this out. So I've been talking about sketches in my most recent Patreon video. Oh, I did a page over here. This is the page, my newest page. This is the sketch. And I did a video over in my Patreon community talking about how to use a sketch, how I use them, how they inspire me, and how they help me create pages. So if you're on Patreon, whoops, I just dropped my glue, head over there and have a look. I also was inspired by this quote here. So this was one of our downloads this month, and I love this quote: don't just soar, or don't just fly, soar. And seeing as Holly has made a move to Manchester to continue on with her studies, she's doing a master's, I thought this was perfect. This isn't going to work for me. I need a plan B. I really wanted to create in here. However, I want the circle. The pages are too far gone. It's going to go in my smile journal. I really wanted to create a really lovely page. I'm going to pop that on here. Let's add some holes, and I will have to do another page about Holly's progress for that journal another time, because I really wanted to work on this design, and it's just not going to work in that journal. So on to plan B. Let's make some holes, because as you know, I am very good at not doing this part quite so well. So today we're going to make it work, and yeah, the story of Holly is going to go in my journal. It's going to be a simple page. I'm so pleased with that colouring in that page that I don't want to overdo it, to be honest with you. Let's close that. We've got this page here, and we are going to pop that on there. I'm liking this. And there, that is so pretty. Let's stick that down. I was looking for my glue stick. It's in the bin, isn't it? Because I just dropped it. But it just goes to show how you don't have to go crazy on like your designs on your pages. I have had so much fun colouring that in. That was really good fun. Let's pop this down here, and like I said, I am working on using that sketch, which I really liked. Let's pop that there. That is perfect. Oh, I had some butterflies on here as well. Let's cut those out. Let's grab these scissors. I think these will work really well, and the colours are perfect. I'm not sure about that one. Actually, the bee is the whole Manchester thing, isn't it? I learnt that the other day. I didn't even click. That is perfect. We were seeing bees all over Manchester. We moved her in at the weekend, and it was our first time there. And yeah, I was like, oh, what's the whole business with the bees? And she was telling me how that's like Manchester's thing, and you often see people with like tattoos, but they were like everywhere. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that, and then I can journal a bit on there. Yeah, you'd see them on bins, you'd see them on walls, you'd see them on logos. I had no idea. I didn't know. So let's pop that here, and we'll pop this one as well. That actually goes perfect. I'd love to know if you've got the download, how are you going to use it? I've decided I don't like, it's too big, that one, so I'm just going to cut it out, and we'll have just 3 points. I think it just felt too much. Let's pop that down there, and I'll add something else underneath. It just felt a bit too big for that page. I'm cutting out the butterflies and popping those on. I feel like we need some more bees, actually. I don't know. What do you think? And then we've got the butterflies as well. These will be really pretty. I'm actually thinking I might pop that there, and then the butterfly can go between the two. I like that. And then we'll have this one here. although I don't want it to cover up the bee. There. Let's have that round the other way to the other butterfly. This is looking really sweet. Let's get some journaling. I could even journal around the outside. That would look quite nice. There we go. And I am just going to do a few little doodly lines around the outside, just because that's what I love doing. I have journaled around the outside. I think that looks really nice. And I have to say, doing that colouring in has made this page so quick and easy. Let's do some lines along here. And again, obviously I didn't need to do this, but I do love a little doodly line. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the butterflies. They're very, very rustic, as you can see, which again is a look that I really like. There we go. And I am going to keep that as probably one of the most simple pages I have ever done. I am so pleased with that. Really, really quick and easy. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I use the download as well. I will leave a link to my Patreon if you wish to go and have a look. We're working on self-love in September. The kit this month is called Love Yourself, and that's what has inspired that. And every day we're working on a challenge over on Patreon, just to do something nice for ourselves each day, to do something a little bit special. And I absolutely love these colouring pens. I will leave the link to them below if you'd like to go and take a look. I'm super impressed, and they excite me so much seeing them in that case. And I am going to be doing a lot more colouring from now on. And I'm sure I'll be finding loads and loads of other ways to use them because I love them that much. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.